Who knows what dangers lurk beyond the cosmic shroud?
Welcome to Lo-Fi Workshop. My name's Jay, and this is my assistant.
Assistant?
And, you know, I wanted to play a game of TONKS recently, and all of my tanks are too big. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to play.
What's TONKS?
Well, TONKS is a game created by a guy named Ben, aka Apocrypha Now, and you can download it for free at 28mag.com. I'll put the link in the description below.
So, you're gonna make a tank?
I'm gonna make a tonk. So, yeah, let's go. Let's watch it.
Yeah!
Now, don't mind my fingers. I was replacing the ink cartridges in the printer. So, this needs to be 5 by 7 centimeters. And I think this little box here is going to be the perfect size. And I'll use this Ronnie James deodorant stick to get that tank tread shape. And before I start, I want to go ahead and take the tab off of this box. So let me just do this. Oh, that was nice. Got frosted up and everything. Don't need the lid. Now let's see what we can do with these. Alright. So I'm going to use the pump mechanism from a bottle as the rotating turret, and that's an idea I got from my buddy Dan over at Dan Does. And,
isn't that Bill making stuff?
Now isn't that just one dude pretending to be two dudes?
oh, come on, that'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's like the oldest joke in the book.
So there's the pump mechanism, we just gotta get it out of the bottle. Oh, part of the way there. Oh, now we're getting closer. That piece will make a really nice cannon, and this is gonna make a nice turret. Here's a couple pieces of constructs that I've sawed the ends off of. We're gonna use those to build up the body here. It looks good, but we want a nice level spot for the turret, so I'm going to cut a little piece of foam here and attach that to the top. So if you're making a tonk at home, you've probably got bread clips like this, or bottle caps, or other kinds of things that you could use. Really any kind of junk will do. What you're looking for ultimately are the right shapes, so keep your eyes peeled for things that look like they fit well together, or just things that look like they have interesting shapes to them. And of course, little strips of cardboard are always useful as well. So I've got that all put together. Now it's time to attach the turret.
It looks kinda weird and tall.
Yeah, good point. Let's go ahead and take that apart real quick. And since that's all scarred and ugly now, we'll cover it up with a few more pieces of cardboard. I've cut a little hole here for the turret to stick in, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that down now.
Well, now it's a little shorter.
Yes, it is. And we're going to get this lid piece here and attach that to the back. But first, we're going to add another little piece of foam here.
And so what's that gonna be?
Well, the idea is that this is going to be a back hatch where you'd be able to enter the vehicle. And I've got this drywall anchor that's going to add some nice detail. Now let's make something out of this too. Oh nice, there we go. That'll fit nicely right under that back door hatch. So for the cannon part of the turret, I've got a little bead that I've attached to that piece we saw earlier, and I'm just going to glue those on. Now you can see here I've added a few extra bits off camera, like the bit around the turret gun and this piece of plastic back here. But now we're going to break this dowel and see what we can get from it. Alright, so that's going to provide us with another wheel for our tank treads there. And everything fits together really nice. Now I've gone ahead and added a bottom plate and some axles, but those aren't going to be visible in the final product. It's more just for my own sake. And these are going to be the treads. I just use this screwdriver here to indent the grooves. And now we get to connect the two pieces together and add the bottom plate. I added a few more details off camera, like these strips on the side and the one around the top. I've also added this little black semicircle that's kind of hard to see because it's black on black. And the next step here is going to be to add this gun. This is made from an offcut from one of those constructs pieces earlier. This little bit of foam here is going to provide us with a window frame for our driver to see through. This little piece of plastic was from some sort of packaging, and I'm going to use that to get a few little pieces. Now, I added a whole bunch of greebly details off camera, but we're gonna go ahead and get to everybody's favorite, that riveting content. Now before we get to the painting, I just wanted to stop really quick and say that if you like what you're seeing here, go ahead and hit that like and hit that subscribe. Any of the links below, it will go a long way to help me and help support the channel. And we've just hit 100 subscribers recently, so thank you to everybody who's subscribed. I can't believe that many people even care about what I'm doing here. But yeah, I hope to continue to provide you with more entertaining content like this, so let's go ahead and get on with the painting! It always looks so much better when it's primed, like one cohesive piece.
Yeah, it's starting to look like a tank now.
Well, it'll look even more like a tank after I apply this silver paint. I'm doing an overbrushing technique here, basically covering all the surfaces, but leaving it streaky, leaving gaps, and not getting into all the little nooks and crannies. That's because I'm not really going for a brand new look, I'm going for something that looks a little more worn and weathered.
You're just gonna make a silver tank?
Nope, this is actually going to be colored. And the color scheme is going to match the last video, the spaceship that I made. It's going to have a bluish green and a bluish purple. And I'm going to stipple this paint on by basically just dabbing it there with my brush. Now, in my previous video, I introduced the spaceship, my STARGRAVE dropship.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Thanks. Well, yeah, the idea here is to continue the world building that I started with that video. The crew of the spaceship, adrift in a region of space that I'm gonna call Beyond the Cosmic Shroud, occasionally touches down on the surface of different planets. Also aboard their ship is a small research and exploration vehicle, a tank. Now the small tank is equipped to hold one normal-sized person, and whoever is driving the tank has the ability to communicate back to the ship at any time. In fact, the tank can be operated remotely from the ship if desired.
Oh, I bet that's gonna come in handy.
Yeah, probably. Now, as far as gameplay goes, in STARGRAVE this can act as another terrain piece, and of course in TONKS, it's a tonk.
What other games can you play with it?
Well, I'm not really sure. If anybody knows of any other games I can play with my tonk, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know. I mix up a little bit of brown and black. That's going to help me cover the tank treads there. And that is the last thing I have to do.
So it's done.
Oh yeah, it's done alright.
So now that it's done, can we play a game?
Actually you need 2 tonks to play, so you're going to have to make one if you want to play against me.
Oh.
Yeah, but let's go ahead and just show them the reveal shots.
Oh yeah, the reveal shots. I forget what I was saying. Do you remember what I was saying?
It would really mean a lot to me and go a long way towards helping support the channel. And, what was I gonna say?